Hello and welcome to the show. Real talk now. Opening your own business requires a lot of work, often more than that traditional 9 to 5, right? So imagine doing both. My guests today are navigating the business of olive oil and charcuterie boards while balancing their full-time jobs. Ayanna Carver and Malatrice Montgomery are the owners of Vine and Olive. Their business sells premium olive oils and balsamic vinegars. Yes. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, indeed.
You look great.
Well, so do you. Thank you so much for coming with all these beautiful colors and bright energy.
Thank you.
I want to talk about how you end up going, what are you doing, and how you end up working olive oil into all of this.
Right, doing all of the jobs.
Tell me more.
So my daytime job, I am the director of sales in a broadcast television station. So I am
big boss.
Big, right? Yes, indeed.
So I'm constantly working with teams and working through making sure our sales department has revenues. But outside of that, this is something that both Malatrice and I have a passion for doing, and we are trying to find that balance in there to do all the things.
That's amazing. And Malatrice, you are?
I am a physician assistant, a PA. I've been practicing for 15 years. I do special procedures on people. I'm also adjunct faculty at Agnes Scott College for our developing PA program. So all the things, but the PA profession,
is super busy.
Yes.
Like I think of the PA at my doctor's office and the director of sales here, everybody's moving.
Everybody's moving all the
PA
time.
has been my job for the whole time of my career. So it's been nice to kind of flip it over to do something different, creative.
So what made you decide to flip?
Yeah, I was going to say, we didn't even talk about the fact of having families and a husband and having children and trying to balance all of those things.
All those things. Mm-hmm. So with all of those things and responsibilities, what made you decide, listen, we still need to partner up and sell this olive oil and charcuterie boards?
Well, I would say the idea kind of started way back in 2020 during the pandemic.
What happened in 2020?
Well, in 2020 we were all in lockdown. We were isolated, right? And so for me, I wanted to think of what's next for me. What's the next step? How can I show up and serve my community, but inspire joy and bring the community together?
Especially in healthcare, because I know for you, healthcare and COVID, it was dangerous.
It was hard. We were the essential
stressful
workers, and just being in that environment, there was a lot of just like mental breakdown and stress. It was just a hard time. So I thought, how can I pivot and set myself up for some joy, some success, and engage in my creativity?
So how did that joy come from olive oil? And don't get me wrong, we all love olive oil.
Let me tell you.
So, but that's a heavy lift.
Right? It's like, where did that come from? How did that get in there?
How did you get here?
From medicine to olive oil? Well, let me tell you. So it just happened on vacation about a year or so after the pandemic, right? We're all free. We're out in the streets again. But I stopped into an olive oil store while I was on vacation, and there was so much joy, inspiration. People were in the stores pulling the bottles off the shelves, talking about how you can mix and match. And I was like, there's nothing like this in the city of Atlanta. Why don't we have something like this in Atlanta? So I started talking to Nikki because I know she has an entrepreneurial mindset, right? And I was like, maybe we could do something and bring something like that here in Atlanta.
And see, for me, I like to eat. That part.
That part.
Me too.
Who's fighting? Nobody's telling over how much you like to eat.
That part. But I think it just felt like a very natural alignment, because all of your core memories, a lot of the things that you do when you're with your family and your friends, revolves around food.
Around the table.
Being around the table.
Yep.
So I was like, you know what, Molly? You know what? Let's do this. Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do this.
So we fast forward. Things are going well. How did you end up on the radar of Sarah Jakes Roberts?
Ooh. I don't even know. So I don't even know. That's a great question. But she emailed, her team emailed us out of the blue. I thought it was spam. I thought it was spam.
I was like, girl, somebody's playing with us.
Because you've been in business for how long at this point?
About a year and a half. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So the email comes out of the blue. So I read it and I was like, this can't be real. And it asked us to partner by placing some of our samples in the gift bag for the VIP members. So I said, let's take a shot. Let's get on the call, see what happens. And it was real.
It was real.
It was real. They were like, we'd love to partner with you. And initially we were like, can we do this, right?
Because it was a big order, right?
The largest order we had ever
up until that point. Yeah, we're talking, 1,600 bottles?
So how did you do that? Like, because I'm imagining you didn't have 100 employees.
So we had to get family, friends. We had to order the oil. We had to get the bottles. And then we had to set up an assembly line. And so a lot of things that we had to work out behind the scenes that we weren't familiar with. But then,
So
And you delivered.
Yes, and
we delivered.
Say
Our
ready, say
family
you don't have to get
literally
ready.
became assembly line people. We
Yes.
just had everybody at the Stockbridge, our Stockbridge
Was
Was
store.
this somebody in like this was happening in somebody's house, somebody's garage?
Well, we have a location in Stockbridge, which
Okay.
is pretty much our primary store, our flagship store, and
Gotcha.
that's where we house all of the products.
So I had my nieces twisting bottles. My mom was with the hot gun. I mean, we just made it a
Wow,
family.
It was a
this is really
family affair.
Biggest lesson you learned from
We can do hard things.
That's the biggest
hard
lesson.
things, yeah.
Like sometimes we tend to count ourselves out and say this is too much. I don't think we can do this. But I think that showed us, you know what, we're capable of doing whatever it is we set our minds to.
And then you tried something, you pushed the limit just a little bit more, added a coupon code, and that set things off,
Yes.
right?
So we added a coupon code because we didn't want them to just open the bottle and just taste a Tuscan herb and that be it. We wanted to invite them to
Yeah.
order from us. So we put a little QR code, and that really skyrocketed sales.
Oh, and Portia, when we got our very first order with somebody that used the coupon code, you would
Yeah.
have thought we
We
had
were
hit the
like,
lottery.
It
We
worked,
were like,
it worked.
It worked, yes.
worked.
You really
Yeah.
do have to just be bold enough to try,
You
right?
really
I feel
do.
like
Yeah,
that's a
do it
lesson
afraid,
to learn.
do it afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad always has a really good saying. He says, feel the fear and do it anyways.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So listen, when we return, we are putting exotic olive oil and vinegars to the test with two Portia Show taste testers. The ladies are going to have them try some of the things that you maybe have not heard of. We're talking about a lavender tint, a little hint of blood orange, and so much more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.